Hi, my name is Muzi. Welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about, are you a jack of all trades or a master of one? Or should you be a jack of all trades or a master of one? This question has been asked for quite some time now, and as creatives or as people who work with ideas, we get to think about this question a lot of times. The one issue I see with everyone, or with most people, including myself, when it comes to thinking about this question of being either a jack of all trades or a master of one, is that we tend to assume that these things are two sides of a coin. That if you are not a jack of all trades, then you are a master of one. Or if you're not a master of one, then automatically it means you are a jack of all trades. These are not two sides of a coin. What happens is it's a spectrum. You'd have your jack of all trades on the one side, and on the other end, far end, you'd have the master of one. And we are all somewhere in between here. Because it doesn't matter, even if you focus on just one skill, you are still going to have some other skills that are related to it somehow. Or even if you go for being a jack of all trades and you try and jump around and know a bit about everything, you are still going to end up knowing one skill or some skills way more than you know others. So the one way to look at it is, so this would be, let me draw this here. It's like this. On the one hand, you have your jack of all trades. On the other hand, you have a master of one. So at any given time, in any field, you are somewhere along the spectrum here. The one thing that I try to do is, with the skills that are related to what I do, so because I work with ideas a lot, I try to be, if this was the halfway point, I try to be three thirds up. For instance, it means anything that involves bringing ideas to life, I should know at least the basics about it. I should know coming up with ideas, sketching out ideas, working with prototypes, understanding materials, understanding issues around the internet, promotions, marketing, sales, all of those things. But with the aim of trying to master the art of bringing things to life. In all different fields, you should always be looking out for skills that are related to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, or whatever it is that is important in that particular field. So that even if you do identify with the one skill or the few skills that are important in that field, but you do have to have some understanding of what the related fields are about. Problem is this now, it comes to number 2. What trades to focus on? What trade or trades to focus on? This, again, it comes back to which field are you in? Which field would you like to end up in? For instance, if you are a songwriter and you want to master the art of writing songs, okay, that's fine. You can go and try to master that, but understand that songwriting does not work in a vacuum. Songwriters have to work with music producers. They have to work with talent, voice talent. You work with, you have to understand mastering. You have to understand instruments and maybe beat making and all of that. So even if you're just going to be focusing on mastering, writing the songs, you still have to have an idea of what happens in the studio. You still need to understand what mastering is, even if you don't need to be the best at it. So you would have your songwriting skills up here, and then just below them, you need to gain your related skills. You need to have an understanding of everything that is related to songwriting, even if you are not trying to master it. This goes back to something called being a T-shaped person. The vertical line of the T is where the one skill or the few skills that you are trying to master, and then everything else on the horizontal line is you knowing just enough to work with people who are related to that industry or to that skill. So now, last one, Kaizen. This word is a Japanese word for continuous improvement. Right now, as you are watching this video, you do have skills that you have mastered. You do have skills that you still need to improve, but then with Kaizen, everything has to be continuously improved upon. So if you put in the time, you put in the work, on a daily basis, you improve or you try to at least improve the skills that you have. With this, you're going to find that you're going to end up knowing a lot of things at an excellent level. Somehow with the skills that you work with, the one or two skills that you master normally just crops up. You see, as you implement, as you study, as you research, as you do and more of whatever it is that you are doing, the skill that you have to master will come up as a result of the experience that you have in your field, or the amount of practice or deliberate practice that you put into mastering that skill. So to sum up, for today, it's all about, are you a jack of all trades, or a master of one, or should you be a jack of all trades or a master of one? And the conclusion that I have is, you don't necessarily need to worry about these two, because they are two opposites of a spectrum. What your focus should be around moving within the spectrum, and with enough practice, with enough focused, deliberate practice, all of your skills can move up, and that you should also focus on related skills. It doesn't help you if you're a songwriter to only know songwriting, know nothing else about how to produce music, and be good at creating knitwear or something like that, which is not related to songwriting. If you master songwriting and you know just the basics about everything else that is related to songwriting, you're pretty much gonna end up in a happy place. Thank you for watching. My name is Muzi. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Hi, my name is Muzi, and welcome to my channel. That you're gonna master that you